We're looking at flatbread today, or colloquially known as pizza. This is one of those things that is amazingly easy, very versatile. You get to decide all of the ingredients, and it's fast. It's surprisingly fast. So let's get into it. I'm Matt. This is Big Food from a Tiny Kitchen. Let's do pizza. So first couple of things, basic ingredients. We're going to need about 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We need a teaspoon of sugar. I put a slightly rounded teaspoon of salt in. I add a little garlic powder here. It makes the crust a little bit more savory. I think it's a good ingredient, but it doesn't need much. 1 packet of dried yeast. Could I have cut the whole top off and made this faster? Sure. I like the drama. I like to stretch it out a little bit. When you're doing water for yeast, you want it to be about the temperature of bath water. Perfect. I'm going to also add 2 tablespoons of olive oil right here. I need 3/4 cup of water. You do not need a stand mixer for this one. So we got kind of a rough dough ball here. It's a little bit sticky, not bad. You want it actually to be, once you knead it out, not sticky at all. And if it stays sticky, then you just add more flour to the work surface. I just smear some olive oil around inside, keeps the dough from sticking. Swirl the dough around inside. Put a lid on it. I cover it. I'm going to let it rest there for about 30 minutes. You can see it's risen beautifully. This is magical. This actually makes a lot of pizza dough, and right now I'm only going to use 1/4 of that ball. I am not good enough to pick this up in the air and spin it around. That's what impressive people do. Again, I am of the common folk. The other thing I like about this recipe is everyone can get their own pizza. If you've got semolina or something like that, use it here. I've got cornmeal. Cornmeal's fine. Roll this out to the thickness that you want it to be. There's not a right way, there's not a wrong way. That's one of the things I love about this. Don't know if you remember that. Easy. And then I'm going to drizzle just a little bit of olive oil on it. I use my hands. I'm starting off hard with some dried rosemary. A little bit of cracked pepper. This is salt from Slovenia. Ask me why we have it. Because we do, I don't know. You'll see that I've made sun-dried tomatoes. I'm adding those in right now. I've got some red onions. I like a little bit of spinach. I'm putting on slivered almonds. Add some cheese. In this case, I'm just using Parmesan. I slide a cutting mat underneath, something to just give it a little bit of structure, just a little bit of structure. I'm only making one pizza today, so, and that's really nice about this recipe because this dough keeps. I want to make it into a small ball. It is going to continue to rise for a little bit. But that's it. The refrigeration will stop or slow down the rise. In a little while, I'll probably put it into a bowl, but I wanted to get pretty cool first. And then tomorrow, I'll use the rest when I have guests over. This one's for me now. Pizza's out. Dog's toenails are tapping. We're all excited here. All right. That's pretty good. Man, that's good. This is one of those pizzas where you've got a lot of little surprises in it. Everything that I put on, you can actually taste. There's nothing lost. Guys, leave down in the comments what you like on your pizza. I'm excited to find out. I'm Matt. This is Big Food from a Tiny Kitchen. We'll see you next time. Thanks.